Guys, welcome back to the channel. So yeah, just going to be a quick unboxing. You might remember I got, gosh, probably a couple of years ago now, the collector's edition for Elden Ring, bought for me very nicely by my mother and father-in-law. I think they put a load of money for, I think it was my Christmas present, and the pre-order came out about that sort of time. Of course, the game, I think, actually launched like February, March time, so I did have to wait. But that, just an amazing game. Probably my favourite game ever. I've sunk easily over 200 hours into it, and it feels like I've not scratched the surface. I actually completed it for, I don't know, I think it was the second or third time. One of the new Game Plus ones yesterday, and just keep playing it. It's just brilliant. Anyway, this arrived for me from my buddy Andy up in Morecambe, and he basically, I'm going to show you guys. So the box has fallen over, taking a tumble, but yeah. So basically, you have to forgive the reflection, it's still sealed at the minute. But yeah, basically, I had, gosh, must have been maybe 250 Xbox 360, Wii, and PS2 games that were just in the loft, not really doing anything. And I took them up there months ago, probably 6-7 months ago, something like that, and he gave me a load of credit, but there was nothing really that I fancied. So you just see loads of reflection of the TV and stuff there, but yeah, it was nothing I really fancied at the time. So I didn't really know what to get, so I just keep it, and when you get something that I see on like your Facebook page, you know, I'll drive up to Morecambe and see you. And I've said it before, I'll say it again, I did have some scissors. Where have they gone? There they are. If you ever pass in Morecambe, or if you live close enough to go, then go. It's an amazing shop, and Andy, the owner, is such a brilliant guy. You know, the stuff I've bought from there over the last probably, I don't know, 6, 7, maybe 8 years, I would think, I've been going, and just brilliant. It's just brilliant. And he's a very knowledgeable, very friendly guy, so definitely recommend you going up. Anyway, yeah, so I had pre-ordered this. Mark, Geordie Slasher, dropped in one of the groups that we're in. Oh, you know, get it booked, and I pre-ordered it through one of these websites, and it was just before this Christmas, so 2023, and I was like, you know, my car's just failed its MOT, and I got Christmas to pay for, and a proper bottle job, I bottled it. So and I was gutted as well, so I bottled it, and I thought, yeah, I'm just gonna have to make do without. I'll not play it, I'll not do it, you know, I'll be miserable. And then I messaged Andy only a few weeks ago, really. Doesn't feel that long ago anyway. And I messaged him and I said, that credit, you know, could I do a pre-order? And he was like, yeah, of course you can. So I said, oh, can you get Shadow of the Erdtree? And he's like, you know, let me check. And he said, yes, he could. So I was like, get in. So yeah, I'm going to take this off carefully, this sleeve. I'm going to have to rip it and then just try and work out how to try and keep that sticker. So I'll come a bit closer so you guys can see, and you can see everything then. I don't want the video to be like mega long or anything, but yeah. There's the sticker. It's just like a warning sticker that it doesn't include the actual game. And in fact, I think it's only a code for the DLC, which, you know, it is what it is. I don't mind. I was always destined to get this. So there it's not quite as shiny as it was. And that's everything you get inside. I will show it you. And then you've got that side as well, which has got quite a nice little, like a, I don't know what you would call it, like a logo, like a GIMP. Is that what they were called? They were called GIMPs, weren't they, on Soul Reaver back in the day? What a game that was. So yeah, so now with that off, this is the actual box. So it's got more just nice designs on it, really. There. Lucky boy. Right, okay, so I'm going to carefully, right, so we've got a download code, which I'm looking at. I'm not going to turn it around, but there's the download code there for the game. And we've then got a, oh wow, okay, I'm going to just pop that down for a sec. So we've got I'm really sorry about the shininess of the, that's probably better, isn't it? So, and on the back is basically a digital download code there, which is and there's a QR scan there. And I'm just going to pull this out. So yeah, I'll hide the code itself. It's just below, but you just pull that out and then the code is just under there. I've not downloaded any or redeemed any of this just yet, so yeah, it's just different writing in like different languages and that. And it's like a little booklet basically. And then there's also, what else is there? So this is, I'm not going to flash it up, but I think I'm okay that side. So it's like a store code. And I've got here, I'll try and show you guys without showing you the code. You can pause it if you want to read what that is. But yeah, basically it's flash the QR code or go to blah 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 to get 2,000 club points. I did redeem them on the first one. I don't think I ever actually bothered getting anything. And yeah, so this is actually, so that's on the back of this thing. And I've seen, I'm not going to do it because I want to keep it all pristine, but you can just see there a fold, a line, and that folds out. So that's then a frame and it stands it up like as if you were to use it in a shop or something. So I'll put all of them back nicely. Nicey. Okay, so, and then I'm just going to carefully, very carefully, ease this out, which is going to be the statue. Now, I've only seen this on like on the advert, so I don't know 100% how big it is. It's probably as big as the box, I'm guessing. So I'm going to open it like that so you guys can see. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry, I'll stop. Right, and there we go. So that's like the main baddie. I'm going to take him out so you can have a look. So, yeah, it's pretty big. So we're going to take him out very carefully. I'll show you guys the rest of the box just quick before I do. So you could take him out of that plastic and stand him up in that, and then it's got some writing at the bottom as well there, which what does it say? Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, of course. So I'm just gonna put that down, and then we'll take this old chap out, and this is basically the main antagonist in the game. So we'll take him out there, and then you get a weapon here, which I'm guessing must go in his hand, maybe. So the feel of it basically feels like quite a high-end, like a NECA, if you know what the NECA figures feel like. And it looks amazing. So I'm not sure, I'm assuming the sword must go in his hand. Dropped it. I'll hold the sword. Must go in his hand, surely. Yeah, I'll work it out in a minute. Right, okay, so I'll show you guys, as we're talking about it anyway, I'll show you guys the sword. So yeah, it's pretty cool. That is quite pointy. That could, no joke, if you could stab someone with that, even though it's, I'm not going to, you know, properly bend it, but yeah, that is pretty sharp. Okay. This actually smells a little bit of, almost of, you know, when you go to the petrol station and you get that oily smell in the air. Because it's the plastic they've used, I guess. Unless someone knew it was mine and they doused it. But yeah, so here we are. Hold it back a bit further actually so you can see the base. And there's the back there, there's like a design on the back. Which is pretty cool. And then have we got anything on the bottom? Yeah. It says Shadow of the Erdtree from Software. Try to do it so you can, there you go. It's just catching the light there. There you go. So yeah, the detail on it is really nice, actually. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it. I think the only thing that's not in here, and Andy did mention to me, because that I think Bandai Namco must have said to him, none of these have shipped with a book that it comes with. I think it might be an art book, maybe. You have to send something off, and then when they're printed, because they're obviously late for some reason, they'll then send them back. So yeah, so that's it, guys. That's my unboxing for the Shadow of the Erdtree Collector's Edition. Andy up at Morecambe Games, go check the shop out if you get a chance. At Lee's Games, sorry, in Morecambe. Yeah, just a top bloke, and thank you very much, mate. I really appreciate you helping me get the order yeah, made up. Guys, thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate it. All the best.